Hey y'all, it's Mary and welcome to Friday Night Gab. And I am not live, so I am live for members this evening. So if you were a member, you could join that. It's easy to become a member. I have 3 memberships on my channel, and how that works is you join and then YouTube will charge you on the same day each month that you join. And I have the level of kittens, which is $1.99 a month. And then kitty cats is $4.99 a month. And then lions are $9.99 a month. And I try to do some fun things with my members. And, just we have a good time. So just something to think about if it's something you'd like to do. And it's a way to support me, to help support me with my channel, which I really appreciate that if you can. If you can't, I understand that as well. I'm glad that you're here. If you're a subscriber, that is very important to me. If you watch me and don't subscribe, I know that nobody answered that question when I said that last week. I just wonder why. Maybe just because you don't subscribe to anything. But just know that I appreciate that you're here, and I'd love it if you would subscribe. And I'm just going to tell you about this crazy look. Oh yeah, I don't like it at all. Anyway, what I'm wearing. I'll show you first my lipstick. This is Pat McGrath, and this is Fembot. And didn't we get this in FabFitFun? I think. It's just a neutral, a nice neutral. It feels good on my lips. It's nice. It's not sticky or anything, which I don't like sticky. And I attempted to use this from Lorella. Look at how pretty, this is gorgeous. Their packaging is beautiful, very elegant. This is beautiful. I don't like these kinds of, I was looking to see, this is in the color Steel. It's gorgeous, but it's a liquid. I could not think of the word. It's a liquid eyeshadow, and I don't care for liquid eyeshadows. So, but I thought it's so beautiful. I swatched it when I got it, and it has a really cool doe foot. It swatches beautifully. It's very, very beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Well, I tried to put that on my eyes, and I put it on the outer edges of my eyes, and I could not. It was like water. It was like me putting water on. I will try it again. Maybe, I didn't really work with it very well, but this has such a fabulous sparkle, and you see it does change a little color from gold to steel to gold. Yeah, I just had so much trouble with it. But I'll try it again. This is the first time trying it. So, I can't get it to close tight either. So that's weird, but there's more of it on my finger than there is on my eyes. So to use other colors, and I did a terrible job. Yeah, it's coming off right after I record. I did add some of ColourPop's Blow and Smoke. This is a very pretty palette. It's the beautiful grays and silvers and black and things like that. And I tried to fix it with this, but it didn't do really good. So whatever. But I will try it again. And sometimes it just takes a little work, because like I said, the way this went on, maybe my eyes, I didn't think about it. It's very, very hot here, as it is many places. Maybe my eyes were a little wet, if you will. I did not put on an eye base, and maybe if I did that, that would have helped. I'm sure that would have helped, because put an eye base on, which is like a primer, an eye primer, and then let that dry, and that would have probably helped a lot. But this is just, it's so beautiful. I want to make it work. So I'll keep at it. I'll try it again sometime. So all right, let's see. So I do want to ask y'all what you think of the Petit Vour box. I've gotten it for 3 months now, April, May, June, and now it's going to be more regular. How they work theirs is they charge you on the first of the month, and then you get the box toward the end of the month. So, but I really liked, especially this 3rd month was my favorite. It comes with 4 products and not necessarily full size, but they're vegan, they're cruelty-free, really great products, and just, you know, it would be nice if I could move everything that way, but I know that I won't, because I have too many things that I love that are not cruelty-free and vegan. I mean, I do try. Ipsy is trying to move toward cruelty-free and things like that, so I hope to do that. I don't like the idea, well, I'm not going to go into a whole political thing, but who likes the cruelty stuff? I don't. Anyway, and what did you think of the Face Story subscription? I have had that before, and but it's been a few years, and this time they sent me all Face Story masks. In the past, they have sent different brands of masks, so I'm hoping that they will do that. I do like their masks. I've never had a mask from Face Story that I didn't like. But I would like to get some other masks as well. So we'll see how it is going forward. I just wondered if they did that because it was the beginning of my subscription. And once, you know, it gets into the habit of it, then maybe it will be a little bit different. I don't know. My collab, my Temu Summer Vibes collab ends tomorrow. Mine ends at noon Central Time. I'm not a real stickler about that. So it just depends when I go to choose my winner, what time of day it is. You know, it could be 4 or 5 in the evening. And if you're in, you know, after 12, I don't look at that stuff. So if you've commented by then, you're fine. In the collab, I don't know when everyone else is ending theirs. We're all ending it this weekend, but it could be Saturday, it could be Sunday. Hopefully they said in their video what they were up to, so listen to what they said. In the collab with me is Known As Here, which is Teddy and also Grumpy Grandpa. Single Mom Review, which is Sherry. Tea Time Adventures. Carolyn Gardner. Reviews with Sue and Miss Jackie Russell. So we had a really good time doing that for you, and we all have giveaways. So if you haven't seen it, you'd have to sort of rush and watch all night to catch everybody, but the videos aren't long. They're 15 to 20 minutes long, I believe, something like that anyway. So hopefully you have enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. The community tab. I mean, all right, YouTube is doing something different now. The community tab changed its name to posts. P-O-S-T-S, posts. That's sort of hard to say. They made it the posts tab a few weeks ago, a month ago, maybe 2 months ago. I don't remember. I still call it community tab because I'm used to that. But now there is a community area. When I open my phone and see a channel, it's below. If the channel has set it up, then it is below that, the channel name. It's different than where the tabs are. It's just above it. But it's gonna be sort of like Facebook is my best guess how to say what it's gonna be like, because you can post on it. Anybody can put, well, I think it does limit it to subscribers. I think. Yes, that was a question that it asked me when I set it up. It limits it to a subscriber. So hopefully just so you don't get a lot of crazy comments, because every now and again I do get some crazy comments. And also, you know, if there's a giveaway, people might comment and say, you won, when I'm like, you never win on the actual video that I'm doing the giveaway. So, you know, I've talked to you all about that before. But this way, it would be people that you know, basically, or, you know, that you trust, and they won't be ugly. You hope that they won't say ugly things. So, and there is a hold. When you post, there's a hold until I can get to it and approve it, so to speak. And I'm having trouble figuring that all out. But I think I have now. Been talking to a couple other creators, and I think I figured out how to do it. So if you want to post there, check it out and let's see. I mean, you may not want to ever post there. That's fine too. It's more work for me. I don't mean to say it that way, but I'm behind on my comments. Y'all, I was like 4 days behind on my comments. And then I didn't do it like for 1 day. That's what I thought. And then the next day I check it and I was 10 days behind. So it's hard to keep up with the comments. I try, if I could answer all the comments from today's video and then go back and do a couple extra, but I don't have enough time in the day to do it. So I'm not trying to ignore you, I promise you. Like I've said before, if you have something that you really need an answer for, please email me or DM me on Instagram, because I get those quicker then I get the comment. The comments are there on YouTube. I just don't get a chance to look at them as much as I'd like to. I do try to check them out, but sometimes I have to go to bed, you know, at night. Sometimes I'm up hours looking at all that stuff, trying to answer everybody. So please give me a break on that if you can. Okay. And I think that really was about it. I didn't have all that much. I am off. I have a 3-day weekend. I was off today, and I'm off Saturday, and I'm off Sunday. Very happy about that. Next weekend is 4th of July weekend. So what are you all doing? Friday will be closed. My main job will be closed, and the veterinary clinic will be closed. But Saturday they'll be open, and I'll be working, and then I'll be off Sunday. So I'll have like 2.5 days off because I'll work off Friday, work Saturday, but it's a half a day off Sunday. So it'll still be like a little mini vacation. I have 0 plans. I'm trying to think about it. I don't think so. I did go to a party, Father's Day weekend, and I don't go to a lot of parties. I don't get invited to a lot of parties. People don't have a lot of parties, and it's so hot, so people might not want to have any. But we had a really good time. My friend's husband grilled like everything in the whole entire store. He grilled and grilled and grilled, y'all. And I think they were expecting more people. I would say there were 20-ish people there, but they were expecting more people. Some people came later, but the weather was terrible. It started off okay, and then it rained, and the kids were playing outside in the they had this big blow up thing, and it rained and started to thunder, so everybody had to come in. So it just was, and then it would get nice out and run back out and then come back in and out, in and out. But he made delicious hamburgers. I really wanted a grilled hamburger for a while now, so I had one of those. I think there were 200 hot dogs, and I'm not kidding. Maybe I am a little bit, but there were many, many hot dogs. There was steak. I heard there was steak, but I never saw it because the first thing I did was I took a hamburger and took some sides. I had coleslaw and stuff. There were some cookies and stuff like that. I got some of the sides and went and sat down to eat. And it smelled so good in there. And I saw people eating all this stuff. I'm like, what did I miss? So I went back and looked. There was pork loin that was fabulous. There was, like I said, I missed the steak. There were ribs. There were racks of ribs. What else was there? It seems there was something else too, and I can't remember now. But anyway, there was a ton of food. So when it was time to leave, and everybody was leaving and all that, and I was helping my friend clean up a little bit, she's like, take some home. So I did, and I had some pork loin. I had like 3 ribs. I took 3 ribs, some pork loin. The hamburgers were gone. And then I had my supper for Sunday because the party was on Saturday. It was great. So I hope that y'all, whatever you do this weekend, whatever you do next weekend for the 4th, I know there'll be lots of fireworks around here. There always is. And I hope that you have a safe, well, I'll talk about it next week too, but have a safe holiday. And hopefully you can have some fun. Hopefully this really hot weather is going to pass us by soon. It's horribly hot in a lot of places, so y'all be careful and count your blessings. And y'all, I am just loving this. I think I'm going to go take this off and try another look and see if I can get this to do on my eyes because it's so pretty. It's so pretty. If I could walk around like this all day, look at my shadow. Y'all take care and count your blessings. Have a safe and cool weekend and hydrate. Make sure you drink. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.